So, hello folks, welcome back again. This is Painting Outlaw Studios, for those who are only just coming across me on the YouTube. So, I'm carrying on down my nostalgia trip. Yeah, you've seen a couple of videos in the last 24 hours about my journey through wargaming, the hobby. The final one of where I'm at today will probably be up, well, from recent times onwards. Will be up pretty soon as well. As always, everything is done raw in front of the camera, not scripted, not pre-edited or out like that, complete with yawns if you're lucky. So yeah, well, my latest buzz is going back and looking at some of the old Games Workshop rules. So I'm sorry for those of you who like historical. This is going to be about fantasy. There will be historical content coming again soon, well, relatively soon. So please sit in there and just be patient. So yeah, I've been looking, reminiscing, and keep looking again. But I'm thinking Warhammer 4th edition. We used to go down GW quite a bit, still playing 4th edition I think at the time, and at one point there were some army lists in one of the journals that were out bi-monthly, I think it was, around that time, and there was a list for the Norse. Still got that list all printed out in a folder. So at the moment I'm just getting some bits and bobs together. I've been working through my room of shame, and yeah, I've managed to find a few, and started doing. Is it going to do it? Where we go? Yeah, we go. Look, I've started doing this guy here. This is one of the Huskars, or will be one of the Huskars. I think you only get one unit of it, and I think that's the only armoured unit within the rules, but I can't remember. So yeah, I'm going to give him swords. So this is the start of the unit. I've also got this one I've started on, so I'll be getting that finished at some point soon. Another one here. This was actually one of the barbarian figures that Games Workshop did, but he suitably fits in there, so just put him in. I've got another one here. So yeah, so that's 4 at the moment. Obviously one of them's a musician. I know you can get these from Foundry now. If I'm going to convert anything, it will be using the Foundry figures and not any of the original GW, because the original stuff's a lot softer. Probably cut through it easier and what have you, but yeah, I'm going to use the Foundry ones. I mainly want to use GW just in case some of us do pop down to Lenton and have a game, so no, bloody personage can moan and groan. So that's those. You can also have Norse dwarfs. Well, this was in the Dwarf Lords of Legend, so I've undercoated him, started his base, and doing a bit over him over the next week. So yeah, that'll be probably one of the hero figures. This is going to be one of the hero figures as well. He's not far off finished. I think he was called Scrag the Slaughterer in one of the scenario packs, but I think that's quite nice. He might end up being a hero figure as well. So yeah, so there's that. Now there is a thing called Venom's Den's Blogspot, and he's done an army on that. Really nicely painted, to be fair. And there's a couple of figures in there, and one of them is this one, and he uses that as the wizard for the Norse. It's the old Gandalf figure. A bit broken off there, but I'm not too worried about that. I thought, you know what, I'm going to use it as well. So yeah, it's a cracking little model. So that'll be my wizard. And within the rules, you can have a couple of your characters mounted. And I thought, what better than to have this horse, which looks like some of the Danish horses anyway. So there's that, and another one from the old Lord of the Rings range, and it was the mounted Boromir. I thought he looks very much like a prince, leader. Yes, clean shaven, but who cares? But yeah, I thought, yeah, he'd make a nice general leader figure, a king, anything like that. So that's where I'm at, folks, at the moment with this. What I'm probably going to do is come back next Thursday with these figures and any extras and show you the progress of it. So yeah, there you go, folks. That's the nostalgia trip with the old first figures that got me into it. The Vikings. Also got heavily into the Lord of the Rings, even though the rules went around as such. Excuse me. Oh dear, here we go. Can't do a video with that one. And then that's a modern dwarf, but that's one of the earlier Norse type dwarfs. And I thought, yeah, we'll dig some of them out and add to it. So yes, ladies, gentlemen, followers, thank you very much for tuning in again. Please like, subscribe, share, all the other gizmos and gadget buttons. Tell your mates about it. Yeah, so thank you very much. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon.